Hello everyone, I am Arpita Sharma from Arpita Sharma Classes, your educator, and today we are going to start with the medieval Indian history timeline. So I conducted a small little poll on my Telegram channel. As you can see over here in the poll, 40% of the students they were asking for the timeline medieval Indian history. कुछ 40% स्टूडेंट्स थे जो कि मिडिवल इंडियन हिस्ट्री की टाइमलाइन के ऊपर एक क्लास रहे थे, राइट? सो दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव क्रिएटेड दिस सेशन फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। इसीलिए हमने आप सभी के लिए ये सेशन क्रिएट किया है ताकि हमने एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री कर लिया ताकि हम मिडिवल इंडियन हिस्ट्री को भी समझ सकें। सो आई हैव ऑलरेडी क्रिएटेड एंशिएंट इंडियन हिस्ट्री टाइमलाइन। इफ यू हैवंट वॉच्ड दैट सेशन, डू वॉच इट। द लिंक इज गिवन बिलो इन द description box of the video. Okay, so let's start the class without any delay. Class PDF you will be getting it on our Telegram channel Simplifying UPSC with Ease. क्लास का PDF भी आपको मिल जाएगा हमारे टेलीग्राम चैनल पर जो कि है Simplifying UPSC with Ease. Okay, this is the Telegram channel as you can see on the screen. You can join it and you can download the class PDFs. Okay, क्लास के notes, PDFs सब कुछ यहीं पर ही अपलोड होता है. Okay, so let's start the class. So now we are going to start with the medieval Indian history timeline. So far we have covered the Gupta period. अभी तक हमने ancient history में Gupta period पढ़ लिया था. So after the decline of Gupta period, over here you can see I'll just use another ink. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो medieval era begins. अब medieval era शुरू हो जाता है. So after the decline of Gupta empire, the entire nation, पूरा इंडिया जो है, it gets divided into small Hindu kingdoms. Pratyaharas, then we have Mokharis, Maitrakas. These are the small kingdoms, Hindu kingdoms that got that comes up, that gets established after the decline of Gupta Empire. Gupta Empire के बाद क्या होता है, जो feudatories होते हैं ना, उनका rise होना शुरू हो जाता है. Feudatories माने जो आपके सामंतवाद है वो शुरू हो जाता है गुप्ता एम्पायर के बाद. सामंतवाद जैसे ही स्टार्ट होता है पूरा विभाजन होने लगता है भारत का. सामंतवाद मीन्स feudalism when it starts, landlordism when it starts, right? So the entire Indian continent, subcontinent gets divided into smaller kingdoms. And we also see the attack of the Turkish people, the Persian people into India. हम देखते हैं कि भारत में टर्किश लोगों का अटैक होना शुरू हो जाता है, इन्वेजन होना शुरू हो जाता है. The Muslim invasion, or you can say the Muslim influence in northwestern side of India, the northwestern side of the Indian subcontinent, this region, right? That rises, that starts up, and between 24 to 810 AD, many battles took place between the Umayyad Caliphate and east of Indus Hindu kings. So one such fight we see is between the Arabs and the North Indian king Nagabhatta I of Gurjara Pratihara dynasty and South Indian king Vikramaditya II of Chalukya dynasty. तो यहाँ पर ये जो एरिया है चालुक्य डायनेस्टी है, ये जो एरिया है गुर्जरा प्रतिहारा डायनेस्टी का एरिया है. These two dynasties start fighting with the Arabs because Arabs were invading India. But in this fight, the Arabs get defeated, right? And when the Arabs they get defeated, we see the formation over here of Sumra dynasty and Solanki dynasty, that too in Gujarat. After the Arabs they are defeated in Gujarat, Sumra and Solanki dynasties establishes. Okay, but by the time of 11th century AD, 11th century तक आते आते, the Mahmud of Ghazni from the Ghaznavid dynasty, he starts invading east of Indus River. East of Indus River means this side. ठीक है, ये जो साइड है ईस्ट ऑफ इंडस रिवर इन्वेट करना, अटैक करने की कोशिश करते हैं महमूद ऑफ गजनी, राइट? नाउ गजनविद डायनेस्टी इज अ पर्शियन मुस्लिम डायनेस्टी. ओके, एंड महमूद ऑफ गजनी ही मेड 2 अटेम्प्ट्स टू कॉन्कर कश्मीर. कश्मीर को कॉन्कर करने के लिए 2 अटेम्प्ट्स लगाए थे महमूद ऑफ गजनी ने. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर आगे बढ़ते हैं. लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. So over here we see that towards the 11th century AD, 11th century की AD के आसपास होता क्या है कि इस्लाम finally arrives in North India. How? By the invasions, by the Persian invasions, by the Arabian invasions. And here in the Ghaznavid dynasty, after the Ghaznavid dynasty, we have the Ghurid dynasty. Ghaznavid dynasty के बाद हमारे पास आता है Ghurid dynasty. And Ghurid dynasty succeeded the Ghaznavid dynasty after 1186 AD. And after Ghurid dynasty, we have the Mamluk dynasty. अब Ghurid dynasty के बाद आता है हमारा Mamluk dynasty, which take over India in 1206 AD. It invaded into Gangetic hardline of India. This is the Mamluk dynasty. ये जो स्प्रेड आप देख रहे हो ये मामलुक डायनेस्टी का है. सो मामलुक डायनेस्टी वाज आल्सो नोन एज द स्लेव डायनेस्टी. व्हाई? बिकॉज मामलुक वाज अ सोल्जर ऑफ स्लेव ओरिजिन who had converted from Buddhism to Sunni Islam. So they were slave soldiers, ठीक है, slave warriors, and they invaded Delhi. Mamluk dynasty ने दिल्ली को invade किया. They were powerful military class. They establishing their empire in the 9th century AD. Right, and here in the Mamluk dynasty, the leader and the founder of this dynasty was Qutbuddin Aibak. He was the leader and founder of the Mamluk dynasty. And these Mamluks, they held political and military power in Egypt, Iraq, India, and Levant. These were the places where they had strong military presence, strong powerful presence. After the Mamluk dynasty, we have Bakhtiyar Khalji. Khalji dynasty आता है. Bakhtiyar Khalji was the colleague of Qutbuddin Aibak, and he led the Muslim conquest of Bengal, marking the easternmost expansion of Islam. So over here you can see, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो ये ईस्टर्न एक्सपेंशन जो है गजनविद खलजी डायनेस्टी में आपका होता है. इट हैपेंस इन द खलजी डायनेस्टी. ओके, नाउ हियर we have Nasruddin Kabacha also, who was the Sultan of Multan. He was also colleague of Qutbuddin Aibak, and they together established the Delhi Sultanate. In लोगों ने खलजी dynasty, the Mamluk dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, they established the Delhi Sultanate period. So Delhi Sultanate period is from 1206 AD to 1526 AD. This is the time period, because in 1526 AD the ruler of Lodi dynasty was defeated by Babur. Right, and from the coming up of Babur, we had the Mughal dynasty. So till 1526 AD, we had the Delhi Sultanate who were ruling. So I've given you the link also over here. I've given you the picture also. Each and every ruler of the slave dynasty, that is the Mamluk dynasty. Then we have the rulers of Khalji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid and Lodi dynasty. In Delhi Sultanate period, the last ruler was of the Lodi dynasty. ठीक है, Delhi Sultanate period में आपके जो इब्राहिम लोदी थे वो last ruler थे. ठीक है, so over here you can see, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो that Ibrahim Lodi was the last ruler of Delhi Sultanate period, and he was defeated by Babur. बाबर ने defeat किया था इब्राहिम लोदी को in the first battle of Panipat on 21st April 1526. And Babur, through this battle, after defeating Ibrahim Lodi, he came to India. He established his rule in India. He belonged to the branch of Turks who were known as Chagatai Turks. And he sent his son Humayun to capture Agra also. So that is how the Mughal dynasty established in India. इस तरीके से इंडिया में मुगल डायनेस्टी स्टार्ट होती है. But in between, that is from 1469 AD, Sikhism also originated. So 1469 से पहले there were three religions: Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. Now from 1469 AD, Sikhism also originated with the birth of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who was the first founder of Sikhism, who was the first guru of Sikhism. Then after Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the fifth guru of Sikhism was Guru Arjan Dev Ji. जो fifth guru थे वो थे Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and he compiled the Guru Granth Sahib. Then coming towards the sixth guru of the Sikhism branch of religion, we have Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, who started to militarize Sikhs to resist any oppression which they were facing from the side of the Mughals. And the ninth Guru, who was Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, he was arrested by Aurangzeb and executed in 1675. That is why the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Sahib Ji, he recreated the Khalsa tradition. He organized the people in Sikhism, the followers of Sikhism. He remilitarized them to face the Mughal rule. And we know there were total 9 gurus in your Sikhism. ठीक है, आपके टोटल 9 गुरुज थे, क्योंकि जो लास्ट गुरु थे वो थे गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी. गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी इज द इटर्नल गुरु फ्रॉम 1708 टू इटर्निटी. सो दिस इज द लिस्ट ऑफ गुरुज इन सिखिज्म ऑल्सो. टोटल 10 गुरु हैं सिखिज्म में, ये आपको याद रखना है. ठीक है, यू हैव टू रिमेम्बर दिस फॉर योर प्रीलिम्स एज वेल. ओके, now after Mughals, the most ferocious of all the Mughals was Aurangzeb. But after Aurangzeb, the later Mughals were very weak. Aurangzeb के बाद जितने भी later Mughals आए थे वो काफी कमजोर थे. That is why the last Mughal was Bahadur Shah Zafar. Bahadur Shah Zafar, he was the last guru, sorry not guru, he was the last ruler, Mughal ruler. ये last Mughal ruler थे, ठीक है, because he was incompetent to rule. That is why, you know, at that time East India Company was also there. So he was ruling on the mercy of the East India Company, and that is why after the failure of 1857 revolt, he was, you know, just taken away. The throne was taken away from Bahadur Shah Zafar. The British government established itself in India, and hence the Mughal dynasty, it declined. Okay, so here we see that the British rule started, East India Company rule started from 1757 till 1857. Then the British Raj started, that is the rule of the Queen started from 1858 to 1947. And from here the modern history originated. And in modern history we have studied that the first European to arrive in India was Portuguese. It was Vasco da Gama. राइट तो यहाँ पर से आपका मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री शुरू हो जाता है. सो दिस वाज द मिडिवल इंडियन हिस्ट्री टाइमलाइन. ये था आपका मिडिवल इंडियन हिस्ट्री का टाइमलाइन. आई होप यू एंजॉयड द क्लास. नाउ हियर इज अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. आपके लिए एक छोटी सी अनाउंसमेंट है दैट अनअकैडमी हैज लॉन्च्ड अनअकैडमी कॉम्बैट, which is India's most competitive gamified UPSC CSE battle, which is going to be conducted on 28th of Feb 2021, that is tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the morning. Okay, and here if you score from rank 1 to rank 3, then you are going to win complimentary Unacademy Plus subscription for the time period of your choice, 6 months, 12 months or 24 months, that too free of cost. If you score between rank 4 to rank 10, you will be given 75% discount on your Plus subscription for a time period of your choice. If you score between rank 11 to 50, then you will be given 50% discount, and rank 51 to 500, 25% discount. Here the quiz will be conducted for 45 minutes. 60 questions will be there, 12 challenges will be there, 6 sections होंगे, 6 subjects होंगे, and the link is given below in the description box. Do not forget to click on the link and enroll in this Unacademy Combat. You can also use code ARPITA10 if they ask you for the prompt code while enrolling. This is a free challenge that Unacademy has launched for all of you. It's a kind of scholarship test for all of you. So do not miss this challenge. It's going to take place tomorrow at 11 a.m. in the morning. On this note, we are wrapping up the session. Thank you everybody for watching this session, and also do not forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video as well. Thank you.